Welcome to Two Projects. In this video, we are going to explain the project Stock Market Analysis and Prediction for Nifty 50 using LSTM Deep Learning approach. Before diving into the execution, let me give you an overview of the project. So, the project's goal is to forecast stock price changes and market trends for companies listed on the Indian Stock Exchange. Accurate predictions help traders, investors, and financial analysts make informed decisions about buying, selling, or holding stocks. By analyzing historical market data and by using deep learning models, we can identify complex patterns and trends. So, deep learning models capture temporal dependencies and non-linear relationships in the data. So, by using deep learning models, we will be predicting stock prices, the closing prices in this project. And the workflow involves importing dataset, which includes date, opening price, closing price, highest price, lowest price, trading volume, and other financial metrics of the Nifty 50 index covering the last 3 years. And exploratory data analysis EDA ensures data quality by checking for null values and duplicates. Data pre-processing uses tools like min-max scaler for feature scaling and various deep learning models including RNN, LSTM, GRU and BiLSTM are evaluated using performance metrics such as R squared, MSC, MAE and RMSE to select the best performing model in closing stock price prediction. Overall, this project aims to provide stakeholders with insights into market trends, aiding informed investment decisions in the Indian stock market. So, this is what we'll be doing in this project. Now, we look at the software and hardware requirements to execute this project. Hardware requirements are operating system of Windows, processor of i5 and above, RAM of 8 GB and above, and hard disk of 25 GB and above. Software requirements are application needed is Anaconda, primary language required is Python, front-end framework needed is Flask, back-end framework required is Jupyter Notebook, database needed is SQLite 3, and front-end technologies required are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap 4. Now we'll look at the algorithms built. So in this project, we have trained LSTM model, that is long short-term memory, RNN model, that is recurrent neural network, GRU short for gated recurrent unit, and a BiLSTM model short for bidirectional long short term memory. So these models were trained and evaluated using different performance metrics. So we can see that in the front end, we can see the performance comparison and we can see the closing stock price predictions made by all these algorithms. So we will be executing the project using Flask web application. Before execution, first we need to open the code folder which contains the project source code files. So this is the code folder and these are the contents I have in the code folder. So this is static folder which consists of files related to CSS, JavaScript and Bootstrap. This is templates folder. This folder contains all the HTML pages used in the project. It typically includes files like index.html, about.html, etc., which represent different pages of the website. And these CSV files contain stock prices data of these respective companies. NSEI is National Stock Exchange of India. This is HDFC Bank. This is Infosys. This is ITC. This is Reliance. And this is Tata Steel Company. So I have respective stock price datasets in these CSV files. So each file includes date, opening price, closing price, highest price, lowest price, trading volume, and other financial metrics, offering a comprehensive view of their stock performance over the last 3 years from 2021 to 2023. So I'm opening the NSCI CSV file. So this is the data set. So these are the columns I have. Similarly, I have data set in other CSV files also. This is app.py file. So this .py file contains the information related to front-end logic. It includes code written in Python that handles server-side operations such as processing user requests, interacting with the database, and generating dynamic content to be rendered in the HTML templates. This is Notebook Jupyter source file, which contains a combination of code, graphs, and outputs all in one place. So, Jupyter Notebook allows users to write and execute code in individual cells, making it a popular choice for data science. This is test cases text document in which I have test cases which will be used during the execution of the project. This is signup.db file. So this file is the database file used to store user information. It stores information like user signup details. So using these data sets, we'll be training the deep learning models. This is about the code folder. Now copy the path of the code folder from the address bar of the file explorer. So this is the path, I'm copying it. Open Anaconda prompt. Use the command cd followed by a space and paste the copied path of the code folder and hit the enter button. So this command is used to change the current directory to the code folder's path. Now compile the app.py file using the command python space app.py. I'm typing python space app.py and hit the enter button. So this command executes the Python script and performs a runtime check for any syntax errors or logical issues. After running the app.py file, the Flask framework will host the application locally at the default address localhost and port unless configured differently. So this is the local host and this is the port. Now copy the local link provided by the Flask framework. I'm copying it and paste it into any web browser. I usually prefer Chrome. After pasting it, hit the enter button. So the home page of the project has been displayed in the browser. This is the front end built using Flask framework. And here we can see a sign up link, click on it. So if we are new users, we have to register ourselves first, fill in all these details and click on sign up button to register. And if we already have an account, we can directly log in by clicking on the sign in link. As I'm already a member, I'm clicking on the sign in link. Here we have to give our credentials, username and password. I'm giving mine. And click on sign in button. So it has redirected us to the predictions page. So now we have to enter ticker symbol here and the application will give us the closing stock price predictions of that particular company. So company ticker symbols are abbreviated codes used to identify publicly traded companies on stock exchanges. They consist of letters or numbers and are used in financial markets for trading purposes. Examples include AAPL for Apple, MSFT for Microsoft. So here we have to provide ticker symbol as input. I'm giving it as sbin.ns. This is the ticker symbol for SBI. Now click on go button. So it will take some time to load to give us the results. So here we can see today's SBI stock data: opening price, highest price, lowest price, closing price, adjacent closing price, and the trading volume. So these are stock related data. And if we scroll down, this is the line graph depicting the fluctuations in stock prices over a span of 2 years, 2021 to 2023. Coming to this graph, so this graph shows how well the RNN model predicts values. So here the red line is what actually happened and the blue line is what the model predicted. So if the two lines are close, that means the model did a good job predicting. And here we can see the lines are close, which means RNN model did a good job predicting the values. Similarly, this is accuracy graph of LSTM model. This is GRU's accuracy graph, and this is BioLSTM's accuracy graph. And by seeing all these four graphs, we can say that RNN model is doing well, as the two lines are very close when compared to the other models. And this is the tomorrow's SBI's closing price predicted by the RNN model. And these are the tomorrow's SBI's closing prices predicted by respective models LSTM, GRU, and BiLSTM models. And these are the RMS scores of the models. So the model with least RMS score is the best performing one. And here we can see among all these four models, RNN has secured the least RMS score with 22.9. So that is the least RMS score when compared to other models. So we will be considering the closing stock price predictions of RNN model. So this is the tomorrow's closing stock price we'll be considering. We'll try giving another ticker symbol. Click on the try again link. We'll try with Reliance.ns, Reliance Company. Click on go. It will take some time to load. So here we can see today's stock data of Reliance Company. And this is the line graph depicting the fluctuations in the stock prices of the Reliance Company over a span of 2 years. This is the RNN model's accuracy graph. So the red line is what actually happened, and the blue line is what the model predicted. So if the two lines are very close, that means the model is doing well. But here we can see the two lines are not very close, which means the model can do much better. This is LSTM model's accuracy graph. This is GRU model's accuracy graph, and this is BiLSTM model's accuracy graph. By looking at these four graphs, we can say that the LSTM model is doing well. So we can see the two lines are very close, which means the model did a good job predicting. And here we can see the closing stock prices predicted by the models RNN, LSTM, GRU, and BiLSTM. So these are the closing stock prices predicted. And if we scroll down here, we can see the RMSE scores secured by each algorithm. And we can see the LSTM model has secured least RMSE score. So we can say that the LSTM model is doing well. So we'll be considering the closing stock price predictions of LSTM model. So for this dataset for Reliance, LSTM model has done well. We'll try giving another ticker symbol. Click on try again link. We'll try with Tata Steel.ns. Click on go. It will take some time to load. Here we can see today's stock data of Tata Steel Company, the opening price, highest price, lowest price, closing price, and other data. And this is the line graph depicting the fluctuations in stock prices of Tata Steel Company over a span of 2 years. This is the RNN model's accuracy graph. So we can see the two lines are not very close, which means the model can do much better. This is LSTM model's accuracy graph. This is DRU model's accuracy graph. And this is BiLSTM model's accuracy graph. And from these graphs, we can see that LSTM model is doing better. It is doing well. And these are the closing stock prices predicted by the models RNN, LSTM, GRU, and BiLSTM. So LSTM model has predicted the closing stock price as 163.17. These are tomorrow's closing stock price predictions. And here we can see RMSE score secured by each algorithm. So the algorithm with least RMSE score is the best performing one. And we can see LSTM has secured least RMSE score, that is 6.61. So we'll be considering the closing stock price predictions of LSTM model. So in this way, we have to enter the ticker symbol, and the application will give us the today's stock data of the respective company. and we can see the fluctuations of stock prices over the span of 2 years, and we can see the accuracy graphs of the models. We can see how are they performing. We can see the closing prices predicted by the algorithms, and we can see their RMSE scores to determine which algorithm is doing well. Now click on sign out. So this project used deep learning models to forecast stock prices and market trends for Indian stock exchange listed companies. By providing accurate predictions and valuable insights, it helps traders, investors, and financial analysts make informed investment decisions, improving their strategies in the dynamic Indian stock market.
Thank you for watching video. For more projects, please visit our website www.trueprojects.in. For updates on latest project videos, please visit True Projects YouTube channel and subscribe.